The Winter War by Priscilla Shirer with Gina Detweiler. Chapter 38, Out of Hiding. Ivy and Finn walked through the woods, searching for more prince warriors. They were getting tired from all the exertion of shattering ice webs and slashing at snakes and dodging Ascalons. Now the sun was starting to sink and the forest was getting darker. "Prince warriors," Ivy called softly as they walked. "Come out, we need to get ready for battle." There was no answer. Suddenly, Finn stopped and turned toward a large tree with a deep split in the trunk. "Did you hear that?" "I didn't hear anything," said Ivy. Finn stepped closer to the tree, picked up a stick from the ground, and gently poked inside the trunk. A small squeaking noise erupted. "Was that human?" Ivy asked. She drew her sword and approached the tree. Finn did the same on the other side. "Come out of there." Okay, don't shoot," came the high-pitched reply. Slowly, an arm and then a helmeted head popped out of the tree trunk. Ivy gasped. "Miss Stanton?" Mary Stanton smiled sheepishly. "Hey guys, fancy meeting you here." "What are you doing there?" "Well, I'm kind of stuck at the moment." Finn helped Mary climb out of the tree, which was a tight space even for her. "Thanks, Finn. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. I was afraid to call out because of those tank things. They're all over the place." She looked around to make sure none of the tank things was lurking nearby. "Honestly, I'm not even sure I'm supposed to be here at all. I was just in my office, Mr. JR's office, at the wreck when the crest thing appeared on my phone. I just swiped it and, well, you know the rest." She looked up thoughtfully. "I hope everything is okay there without me." "Oh, don't worry," Ivy said. "They probably don't even know you're gone." "Oh?" Mary looked confused, as if she wasn't sure if that was a good thing or not. "Well, anyway, this is only my second time here. The first time I was here with Brianna. I fell into some sort of snow trap and she pulled me out. And then we ran into one of those tank things and that was pretty scary. And so when I saw them today, I just sort of freaked out. I'm thinking maybe I'm not cut out for this kind of work. I think I'm pretty much a failure." Ivy smiled. "If Ruach sent you here, then you're supposed to be here." "Really?" Mary's expression brightened. "Well, I don't even have a sword yet." "You can come with us," Ivy said, cutting her off from another monologue. "We're looking for the others." "What about the tank?" "Don't worry, we'll protect you," said Finn. "Let's go," Ivy said. "Watch out for snakes." "Snakes?" said Mary, jumped a little as her foot brushed a twig on the ground. "Ice snakes," said Finn. He swung his sword and smashed through a web. Mary jumped again. They walked through the tangle of woods, following the human boot tracks as the sun sank and the shadows of the trees lengthened. Mary tripped a lot and jumped often when she was sure that she was being attacked by a snake, but usually it was just a tree branch grazing her leg. Ivy and Finn knocked down more webs as they went. They came upon an Ascalon unexpectedly and froze, waiting for it to pass by, but it wasn't moving, even though steam rose from its vents. Finn motioned for the girls to get back. "What's it doing?" Mary asked. "It's waiting," said Finn, "for something to chase." "Why isn't it chasing us?" We're behind it. It can't see us." "I don't know. The last time this big monster man got out and came looking for us." Mary started to hide behind Finn. "You mean Thane?" "Well, Thane could be in there," said Finn. "Let's see for sure. Don't move until I say so." He slowly reached down and picked up a stick from the ground, then threw it with all his might. The Ascalon came to life, chasing the stick. "Now run," Finn said. He darted out behind the Ascalon and raced to another large tree. Mary and Ivy followed. They watched the Ascalon continue to roll away from them. That was amazing, said Mary breathlessly. How did you know it would do that? Practice, said Finn. Let's keep going. They continued to follow the boot tracks, which led them to a deep ravine. Dead end, said Ivy. There they are, Mary said, pointing down. Hello down there, she called out. We come in peace. Ivy looked down into the ravine and saw dozens of Prince warriors staring back up at her. Good hiding place. Ascalons can't go into the ravine, said Finn. The three of them slid down into the ravine as the Prince warriors gathered around them. They quickly introduced themselves. Hey guys, I'm Ivy and this is Finn. And this is our friend Mary Stanton. We've been looking all over for you. Pleased to meet you, said a thin, pretty girl with a bright smile. She came forward. I'm Boopy. I come from Zambia. Is that near Cedar Creek? Asked Mary. The girl laughed. It's in Africa. This is Bonji and Luki. She indicated a boy and girl on either side of her. The armor was slightly different from the other Prince warriors. Their helmets were more conical, and there was an intricate design engraved in gold on their breastplates. Nice to meet you, said Ivy. She put her hand to shake. Boopé took it. Then she switched to a hand clasp, then back to a regular shake. But she still wasn't done. She grasped Ivy's fingertips in her own and clicked their thumbs together as she put her hand over her heart. She finished with a little bow. That is how we shake hands in our country, said Boopy. Wow, said Ivy. That's cool. I love secret handshakes. Let me try, said Mary. She went through the ritual with Luki and laughed with delight. That was so fun. I can't wait to show the kids at the rec center. What is a rec center? Boopy asked. Soon all the warriors were introducing themselves. Ivy met two boys from India named Robbie and Nanad, who bowed with their hands together. Their breastplates and boots had elaborate scrolling, and their helmets came to a point at the top of their heads. They were Prince warriors from many other countries, too. We want to fight, said Robbie. This ravine offered us a safe place to regroup and come up with a plan. Ivy and Finn told them how they and their friends had learned to avoid Ascalons, as well as their plans to blow up the fortress. Don't be afraid, said Ivy. We must gather and prepare for the battle. We need all of you. I'm not saying it isn't dangerous. I am saying that if we stand together, we will have victory. She pulled out her kris and extended it to its full length. So are you with us? Yes, yes. The warriors all chimed in. They too raised their swords. They climbed out of the ravine and followed Ivy, Finn, and Mary back through the woods to the meeting place. The sun had set, and it was getting darker by the minute. Finn halted the column when he came upon an Ascalon. He raised a fist for everyone to be quiet. He waited. But the Ascalon didn't move or make any noise. Maybe they don't operate at night, Ivy remarked. Let's see, said Finn. He threw a snowball right in front of the Ascalon and it didn't move. I don't think they can see in the dark, said Boopy. I have an idea, said Robbie. Gather some sticks. We can put them in the spokes of the wheels and keep them from moving. As the warriors moved through the forest, they gathered tree branches and stuck them into wheels of all the Ascalons they saw. By the way, Robbie asked Ivy as they worked, how did your friend get up to the sky pod? Tanin flew him. He's a dragon. A friend of ours. You have a friend who is a dragon? Doesn't everyone?